Hey guys, this is Jsnow with a different kind of commentary for you guys. So, we're doing the same old WoW, BG kind of stuff, and things like that. I was gonna originally make this a montage with the royalty-free music, but unfortunately I can't really do the royalty-free music, as I've had mixed reactions about it. So if I want to keep my channel, I decided not to use the royalty-free music. Maybe in the future, I can find some kind of royalty-free music for you guys. But anyway, the BG background sound, all the things and the bombs and all that stuff, the little swords flying around sounds, those are gone because I accidentally recorded this while listening to a live stream. So I don't think you guys want to hear, two people talking at the same time. You don't really want that. So we're gonna go right into the BG, back to the actual video footage, and we're going to be beating up some Shadow Priest. So Shadow Priest are, they're OP. They're pretty OP. I think they're topping the arenas. Not really sure if they're topping the arenas, but they're pretty damn OP, like I just said. So I'm trying to knock down shields. The shields absorb so much damage, like 100k or something pretty crazy. So, I'm trying to bust down the shield, but it ain't working. It's like, shields are up, gotta bust them down. So it took quite a bit of hits. Now we have this squishy little druid, so let's wait for it, and obliterate it for 97k. Gotta love them obliterates. And here's just a random scoreboard. I'm not really sure why, I put that in there, but it's a scoreboard. Some people like to keep score, some people don't like to keep score. So we're going on to the next BG, which is Strand of the Ancients. Strand of the Ancients, not my favorite, but it's a pretty decent BG. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty decent. I know a lot of the WoW community doesn't think that it's actually, good BG. They want to beat each other up on the shore like I'm doing right now, because I don't actually need the honor. So since I don't need the honor, I can just do whatever the hell I want. I don't need to bother with the the gates and all that stuff. So definitely don't have to bother with that. So we have a good, interesting matchup right here with the Lock and me as the Death Knight and another Lock. So we burst down the Lock as much as possible because Locks are pretty OP, and Locks are so OP. It's like you gotta be a Lock to know a Lock. So I started leveling my Lock. My Lock was already at 85 or something. So he's now at 87, about 87. So I get him to 87, I'm starting to realize, this is OP. And that's why they're kicking my ass. And that's why they last for 8 seconds with some invisible godly shield type of thing. It's very annoying, but once you start to play him, you feel the power. You just feel the power flowing through you, man. You just feel it everywhere. So now we have a warrior. Now this warrior is just coming out of nowhere. I'm at super low health, and this warrior is just really mad. I'm like, why you have to be mad? Why are you so mad, warrior? So he's coming after me with popping all his cooldowns, popping his retaliation, trying to charge at me, doing that double charge stuff. He even has some heals from a Mistweaver monk out of nowhere. Actually, there's the Mistweaver monk. It's right back there. So, or is it a Mistweaver monk? I don't even know what kind of monk it is. It's some sort of monk. So I'm beating down the warrior, trying to kite him as much as possible, spamming that chains of ice, and using Howling Blast. Good old Howling Blast, one of my favorite moves in the World of Warcraft. Howling Blast is pretty damn awesome. Hits like a truck, hits everybody, and is a ranged attack. You can never go wrong with that. You can never, ever go wrong with that. So now the warrior's he's backpedaling. Not a good thing. He's backpedaling. So this is what happens when you backpedal. You hit them in the face for 78k. You just hit them right in the face for backpedaling. Like, that's not a good move. If you are a brand new PvPer, don't backpedal. Also, don't AFK. Now, you don't want to AFK because stuff like this happens where I just beat you down and then obliterate you for 87k. That's why you don't AFK. Now, over here, we have a warrior in the middle of this big fight to open the gate. Now, the goal is to open the gate, so I gotta get this warrior away from the demos. You don't want the warrior touching the demos. So we just unleashed full power on the warrior, absolutely smacking him down, and we end up winning the game. It's all about winning the game. That's what you want to do. So here we have a mage. So mage is not a big fan of mages. Whenever you can beat the crap out of a mage, it's always fun. You can never have more fun than kicking a mage's ass, especially for 159k obliterate. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But there's definitely more where that came from. That's not all we're, just gonna be showing. Not just, 150k obliterate. That's like nothing. We gotta equip out a lot more, so we'll have some more for you guys. Yes, more. So we have more locks, more simple locks. Simple. What do you call it? This lock wasn't the greatest lock. He did pwn me maybe once or twice, but this lock, this was one of the easier locks I was able to kill. I guess he wasn't using a pet, which I think is something you probably should use as a lock. He was using the what do you call it? The buff. He was using the buff that gives you the thing and the whatever it is. I don't remember what the buff is. It gives you some kind of buff for getting rid of your pet, but I don't think it's really worth it in these BGs. So we're gonna kill off the lock, and now I'm gonna go around the corner looking for some more peoples to kill. And then we have this priest and mage. So we have the priest and mage, and this is a pretty interesting 2v1. So I'm like, oh, I can't do 2v1s. There's no way I can do 2v1s. It's not even possible. So I'm going 2v1. The priest is healing over and over again, even though the priest's name is Shadow Dealer or something like that, even though he's a holy priest. So I'm going on the priest, trying to kill him, and then the mage gets me in the damn frost over. It's like, god damn it. So I'm popping the anti-magic shield, going around the mage, just simply trying to kite him around. I'm expecting the healer to top him off to full, but not exactly sure what the healer's doing. What is he doing? Don't know what he's doing, so we just blast down the healer with pretty much 2 shots, and then the mage tries to fight for his life, and I'm like, haha, you got no healer. And we take down the mage, so awesome 2v1 right there. So next part, let's see what we have here. So, oh, look at this guy. Don't know what he's wearing, man, but oh, here it comes. Boom! 290k obliterate. Absolutely awesome, but you think that's it? Look at this lock get messed up. 119k, 118k, and a nice little 113k, and a 120k that slides right in there. I did not even see that. And then once again, we have a nice little warrior. Now it's like, oh, look at the warrior. 118k obliterate. Absolutely awesome. So we end up winning, and I do about 11 million damage. 11 million damage. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe for more, because everybody loves more.